Hello, good evening. This is DC and English News Edition, and you're watching with me, Ninghui Kim Kong Sai. First, the headlines. GMFDI experiences revelation from God's sent angel Gabriel. Prayers and offerings met for Kuki Nation. Public rally condemns unprovoked killing of Kuki-Zou people in Ziribong. Kotu asks Liangmei Naga Council to withdraw complaints, reaffirm support for Kuki community. Amid delayed post-mortem, Kuki group demands bodies of 10 slain village guards be brought to Charichampur through Mizoram. Kuki group demands removal of CRPF from their areas as center deploys additional paramilitary forces to Manipur. News in detail. Gospel Ministry for Disabilities India (GMFDI) experiences the deliverance of another message from God yesterday, the 14th of November 2024 at 5 p.m. served and lasted 4 hours. The believers had gathered there by 2 p.m. already, where they sing and pray and wait for the intercession hour with God. The believers say that God spoke to them by sending his angel Gabriel. The believers have experienced this type of unearthly activities many times even before the start of the conflict, where they were warned of the upcoming Manipur violence and many other things as well. In this very place, the walkers used to cast out evil spirits who possess humans with the aim to take their life. God revealed through his angel Gabriel, saying, "He had never revealed himself before other people or race, nor will he reveal before other nations or race in the future." He said, "Heavenly beings are jealous of your nation." Thousands of believers thronged the place amid the heat. In this very place, miraculous works in the name of Jesus are being performed, where sick and possessed are healed, and also give deliverance to those who want to be born again. Healing prayers were made by evangelists for the sick and needy that comes to them so that they can pray for them and cure their physical and spiritual illness. This time, God had miraculously revealed that he had chosen Kuki Nation as his own people and that he had blessed whoever come to him and believe in him. God said, "You shall no longer witness harmful things, for my people have heeded my voice. I, the Lord, will continually visit you and protect you from harm. I will not bring my people into perilous situations that would cause even the unbelievers to witness evil."
Tilgimnei ho zatapo vinate. Aji chu hingjing hat chunung na patheno keima o naza ta dijevin. Tilgimnei ho naza lo de wai tai. Aji chu keiman kahung vil jingding nei ta ve. Ahin atasan ho nang ho chunga. Hitabang tilgim nei tilso kachu sapon. Nang ho atasan lo ho ka jong het khan na mu thein ne chen thei ta ve.
My beloved chosen nation, though Israel was my initial chosen people, they still have access to salvation. But you, my spiritual children, whom I have chosen by faith, are dear to my heart. I long for you to remain close to me and not stray from my love. From my perspective, you are precious and valued. That's why you can hear my gentle, loving voice guiding and comforting you. Whoever hears my voice and believes in me will receive eternal life.
Tasa kanam deilan kami Israel te ahivangin tagawa suca na achan theinaw ani na laivin hinla nang howang tagawa ka deilan kami Israel ka chate na hijivin tagawa naman thai diu ka phalpun hichichu ke ma mit vana koi luzon hivam tagawa naman thai ding kapal povin ka ngai lut naw nang ho asangi ji achu tagawa ka ngai lut na o na zau ahi hichu koi hile aza a ata sandinga chu tagaw hin na lampi ahi.
He said he will continue to visit us until our nation is united as one. My voice will not cease to guide you, for I desire that all of you may have eternal life in spirit, said God's revelation.
Nanam pumpiwa tagawa lungkhat nahi takasiwa kavil nazong tang puntin kahu pinaw zong ngapunge aji su thagao ana su chat su ke diu ke ma de hi.
He revealed that he visited us because he loved us. But where have you hidden the conscience I once placed within you? He asked. You have lost sight of it, blinded by a lack of love. You mistake my presence for evil, attributing it to Satan's influence. Oh, how unfortunate. I once dwelt in your heart, but now I've been replaced by something else. The voice within you, not born of love, whispers this is Satan's work. Where is the conscience I entrust to you? The love I implanted in your soul, where has it gone? The one that now occupies your heart, a presence not from me, speaks through your lips. But if you reclaim the conscience born of my love, you will recognize the truth. The voice I knock on the doors of heaven to reach you, the love I pour into your heart will rise again. Return to me, dear one, and let love guide your thoughts and words.
Ngai lut zala ka hong vil na hivin hichina hwa het khan the na ka koi chu hoi lama na koi hitam chingai lut na tha samjin na het chin thei ta povin hichi van til gilo hole satana ko na thil so danin na rang sap tawin o he adana hi ve aji chu nalung sungwa ngai lut na a keima ka cheng tapon nalung sungwa cheng ngai lut na hilo agilo pa thilbor thena ko na chu hichi hi ngai lut na pan lo ja hichi hi satan na to na hi tia thang sap thei na ho na sungwa ko na hong pot do hi na hoa het khan the na ka koi chu hoi lama na koi hi tam nang hoa thagau kilo eng si na sungwa pa chun na kam changwa hen phon do sa hin na sungwa ke ma ngai lu na thagau ka koi chu hoya na hi tam aji chun nang hoa van mun hoa ko na hong kinol ha thagau kilo eng si ho chun nalung sungwa na ato a kam changa na hin pon do sau hin kaya ngai lu na di ta pa chu kila leu chun hichi het khan the na nei ta vinate.
As the Lord has been pleased by us, He promised to keep His word until forever by protecting us in whatever we do. He has entrusted his angel Michael to keep guard upon us. We will be experiencing his presence everywhere until he sends his angel Gabriel to reveal and proclaim his holiness again. A public rally was held today in Lamka, Sungpi, condemning the unprovoked killing of Kuki Zau people in Jiribam. The rally, organized by the Kuki Women for Human Rights Organization, KWOHR, demanded justice for the victims. The rally began at Koite Lientul, where participants carried banners, placards, and slogans. Speakers included Lamnei Kim, Reverend Ngamlin Tautang, and Lin Minlal Gangti, Vice President of Kuki Students Organization, KSO Cherichampur. Gangti highlighted the May 3, 2023 attack by Meitei groups and the subsequent killing of 11 Kuki Zau people, including Zau Sang Kim. He condemned the CRPF's involvement in the killing and media's biased reporting. Other speakers included Thangboy Baiti, chairman of Koitalui Area Chiefs Association, and representatives from various organizations. The rally demanded removal of CRPF from Kuki Zau areas, replacement of CRPF with Assam rifles, justice for the victims of CRPF's excesses, accountability for the perpetrators. A memorandum was submitted to Amisa, Union Home Minister, and the National Commissions for Women. The rally was supported by various organizations, including Kuki Women for Human Rights Organization, Kuki Zau Council, Mar Women Association, ITLF, Kuki Students Organization. Some slogans and placard messages were, "We want justice," CRPF down, down, respect human rights, remove Meitei CRPF, DIGOPS from Manipur, CAPF, Meitei terrorists, Meitei State Police versus minority Kuki Zau. The rally concluded with a wall of remembrance for the victims.
Today, this rally is organized by Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights, and we are protesting against brutal killing of our 11 Kuki Zau volunteers by the CRPF at Jiribam, and also the merciless killing of Mrs. Zau Sang Kim. Today we have gathered here, all the Kuki Zau in Cherichampur district, to protest against the injustice done to our brothers and our sister. This is an inhuman act towards them, and there has been a gross violation of human rights by the CRPF when they are the one who are supposed to protect and maintain peace and security in the land. They are the one who is pointing their gun at us. So the outrage of the people, the anger and the pain that the families and the people are going through is what we are expressing it out today. So we demand the central government to intervene and to bring justice for the Kuki Zau minority community in Manipur. In the memorandum submitted to the central government, we request for an urgent replacement of CRPF by the Assam Rifle, because with the mass killing that has happened in Jiribam by the CRPF, this has created more tensions among our people and harbored a mistrust to the CRPF. So, which is why our people had demand that the CRPF should be removed from their position and should be replaced by the Assam Rifle, favoring that with the kind of expertise and experience that they have in the field in controlling law and order situation and to control peace and security for the people, which will be also benefiting for both the communities, that is the main demands at the memorandum submitted today. And also the Mrs. Zau Sang Kim, she is 31 years old, a mother of 3. We can't even imagine and can't even talk about how mercilessly she was butchered, she was mutilated, and her breast was cut off from her body, her brain was removed from her skull. Such an inhuman act. What can we say? As a woman, she is our fellow woman, and I can feel, I am a mother myself, and I can see how a mother is going through in such a condition. They have killed her and then burnt her in order to avoid the evidence. So this is the situation that has been going on in Ziribam, and we are the families and the people of Kuki-Zo here. We are very much disheartened, and we like to protest against this injustice and inhuman done to our fellow women. So we beg the government. We are seeking justice for our sister, Mrs. Zo Sang Kim, and also we request, today we have submitted two memorandum to the chairman of Human Rights Commission and also to our Honorable Home Minister Shri Amit Shah. This memorandum, we wrote the details about this rally and the situation and conditions that we are today in details in the memorandum itself, and which has been submitted to the DC today. And today, with this rally, I would like to end that this is high time that the government should intervene and to also to grant us our demand. Only by deploying many central forces, it is not going to bring any solutions to our land. The only solution here is to grant us a separate administration, and with UT and legislative power, this is the only solution that can bring justice for our people, the Kuki-Zo.
A public rally was also held today in Moret Tingnopal district, condemning the killing of Kuki-Zo people in Ziribam. The rally was organized by Kuki MP Tingnopal, Kuki Chief Association, and Hill Tribal Council. Various groups participated, including NYC, KSO, KWU, and HR, KKL, and Pastor Felosi. Kuki MP Tingnopal President Kaimang Guiti emphasized the need for security measures, specifically requesting the deployment of Assam Rifles, BSF, and Moret Police to ensure the safety of the people. One pleasant thing to witness from this rally was that we can witness of the unity of the people than the previous rally. The rally was a response to recent violence in Ziribam, where several Kuki-Zo people were killed. The Kuki MP Tingnopal has been vocal about the state government's alleged role in violence, calling it state-sponsored genocide. The Committee on Tribal Unity called to reaffirm its dedication to being a staunch advocate for the Kuki community in Manipur's hills, condemning what it described as a sustained campaign of state-backed repression against the community. Koto's statement comes amid ongoing tensions in the region and calls for actions against what it views as ethnic discriminations, what it accuses of infringing upon the basic freedoms and rights of the Kuki people. The committee claims that over the past 17 months, Kuki individuals has been subjected to severe racial profiling, religious persecution, and the deliberate dismantling of their institutions, with government machinery allegedly being used to enforce a fascist, nepotistic, and hegemonic agenda. Specifically, Kotu accused Manipur Chief Minister of organizing what it termed as an ethnic cleansing campaign, where state resources have been mobilized to execute divisive and hostile acts that target the Kuki community. This is a political genocide in plain sight, stated the Kotu, asserting that Chief Minister is not only unwelcome in Kuki areas but has also become a symbol of intolerance and exclusion. Addressing the neutral stance of the Naga community amid the escalating ethnic conflict, Kotu called on Naga leaders in Manipur to remember their historical ties with the Kuki people. The statement expresses disappointment in Naga leadership's position, but also arc for renewed unity among the tribal communities, emphasizing that the same divisive forces threatening the Kuki could easily target other groups as well. The majoritarian forces are seeking to highlight anyone who is not aligned with them. We urge our Naga brethren to resist these forces and stand with us against the ongoing operation, Kotu appealed. The committee also appealed directly to Liangmei Naga Council, LNC, arguing urging them to withdraw their recent complaints lodged with the President of India. Kotu invited LNC and other tribal organizations to join forces, stressing the importance of collective actions in resisting state abuses and ensuring the protections of all tribal and minority rights. In the midst of delays in post-mortem of the 10 slain village volunteers of the Khador village in Manipur's Ribam district, as well as rumors that their bodies will be brought from Assam Silchar to Churchampur by helicopter, a Kuki group has demanded that the bodies be brought to Churchampur through Mizoram. The Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum, a conglomerate of recognized tribes in Outer Manipur's Lamka, issued a public notice on Thursday stating that the bodies must be brought to Mizoram. The ITLF held an urgent meeting at its office at 3:30 p.m. to address the matter involving the transportation of the bodies of the 10 Mar Kuki village girls which are currently in Silchar for post-mortem. Following extensive discussion, it was decided that the 10 Kuki martyrs must be transported by road through Mizoram and then to Lamka through Tipaimuk Road once the post-mortems are completed. Other modes of transportation will not be accepted. The notice signed by leaders of apex bodies of several sub-tribes and tribal organizations. Following the arrival of the martyrs' bodies in Lamka, the funeral program will be finalized, it added. Leaders of Young Mizo Association, Silchar Unit in Assam, Kachar District told TOI on the phone that the post-mortem of 4 slain Kuki village volunteers was completed around 3:15 p.m. on Thursday at Silchar Medical College. The autopsies of 6 bodies were conducted earlier on Tuesday. However, Manipur police officers reportedly demanded that DNAs of relatives of the 10 dead bodies should be tested before releasing their mortal remains to their respective families. Forensic experts in Mizoram said matching of DNA was never a part of formality in autopsies and was most likely a ploy to delay the process of handing over the corpses to their near and dear ones because of political reasons. Matching the DNA of a deceased with his or her relatives is not part of the post-mortem formality. The dead bodies should be released immediately and handed over to the families and relatives of the deceased after completion of post-mortem examinations and other formalities, including signing of forms by the relatives, a senior doctor and former director of the State Health and Medical Education said. If insisted, DNA can be made later. The dead bodies should be accorded respect, he said. As reported earlier, the post-mortem examination was delayed on the pretext of something or the other way on Wednesday, reportedly by the Manipur police under the orders of state government. YMA leaders in Silchar say there is still no clarity about when and how the 10 bodies will be transported to Churchampur. Women and men from the Mar tribe have been staging protests in front of SMCA's morgue since Thursday evening, demanding immediate handing over the bodies. Tension gripped the SMCA's morgue as members of various tribal organizations gathered to demand the release of the bodies, chanting slogans and calling for immediate handover to conduct traditional last rites. We demand the return of the bodies for final rites. This is Assam, not Manipur. And the Manipur police has no right to intimidate us here, one of the protesters says, speaking to the media outside the morgue. Mizoram has been preparing to receive the Kuki village volunteers as heroes and martyrs for the ethnic Mizo people all over the globe if the bodies are brought to Churchampur in Manipur through Mizoram. Angry over the killing of 10 persons belonging to Mer community in an alleged encounter with CRPF and police in Manipur's Ribam district, a forum of Kuki organizations on Thursday demanded complete removal of the CRPF from all Kuki inhabited areas in the conflict-torn state. In a statement, The Indigenous Tribal Advocacy Committee, ITAC, a forum of Kuki organizations in Jiribam and Perzol district, demanded an investigation into the killing of a woman belonging to her community in Jiribam on November 7th and into the killing of 10 persons. Manipur police stated that 10 armed militants were killed in a retaliatory attack on November 8 after they attacked a CRPF camp and a police station that provided shelters to internally displaced persons belonging to Métis community. Kuki organizations, on the other hand, claimed that those killed were not militants but village volunteers belonging to Khmer community who were defending their villages against possible attacks by the Métis. They say that the village volunteers gathered following information about entry of armed men belonging to Arambay Tingle, a Métis radical group, into the police station, but they were gunned down by the CRPF and Manipur police. Khmers are part of the greater Kuki communities. The demand for removal of the CRPF comes after the Ministry of Home Affairs on November 12 decided to arrest 200 additional companies, about 2,000 personnel of Central Paramilitary Forces to contain violence in Manipur. This includes 15 companies of CRPF and 5 companies belonging to BSF. This will take the number of deployment of the Central Paramilitary Forces to 218 companies, 115 CRPF, 8 RAF, 84 BSF, 5 SSP, and 6 ITBP. Kuki organizations asked why CRPF resorted to firing at the Kuki village volunteers, even as they never engaged into a conflict with the Central Forces, and considered CRPF as a buffer against possible attack by the Métis. Tension gripped Jiribam since November 7 when a 31-year-old Kuki women teacher was allegedly raped and burned alive by suspected Métis insurgents. Manipur has remained roiled in the Métis-Kuki conflict since May last year, in which nearly 240 people have been killed and over 60,000 others displaced. Sporadic incidents of violence have continued despite the presence of a large number of security forces, including the army. Under the directive of Union Minister of Home Affairs, the Manipur government has handed over 3 cases relating to search of violent incidents in Jiribam district to National Investigation Agency, NIA. To initiate the proceedings, the Special Court NIA Manipur has directed Jiribam and Borobakra police stations to hand over all the case-related documents and seize material or exhibits to NIA. These 3 cases involved in the incident occurred on November 7th and 11th in Jiribam district. The NIA has resisted the case under different sections of the BNS Armed Acts and Section 20 of the UAP Act. The first case is related to November 11 incident at Jacuradhor Karong. The FIR is filed against unknown armed miscreants who fired on the Borobakra police stations and residential houses located at Jacuradhor Karong and set ablaze some houses and shops. The third case is related to murder and burning of Khmer women, namely Zobsang Kimov, Zairol Pokpi, Zairon, Jiribam district on November 7th at around 9 p.m. at her residence by unknown armed miscreants. The court also directed Judicial Magistrate First Class Jiribam to transfer all the judicial records of the 3 cases with Borobakra police stations and Jiribam police stations, if any, to the NIA court before November 22. Kim Nyo-ho, Kim Hang-sing MLA 46th cycle SC attended the Children's Day Camp annual day celebrations at D. Paul School, Molkond, as chief guest yesterday. She was truly impressed by the incredible performances and displays by the students, showcasing their immense talent and creativity. Cultural dance, choreography, shout-out were also presented in the event. As part of the program, students were presented prizes for their achievements in various activities and sports. Kim Yeo Ho Kip Hang Sing MLA 46 Cycle SC in her speech extended her heartfelt thanks to Reverend F.R. Babu, principal of Deep Hole School, for inviting her to join the wonderful event and for giving her the opportunity to witness firsthand the exceptional abilities of these young minds. She also thanked Paul Sadongal, chief of Mulcon Village, for attending as a guest of honor, and to Sir Teslin Joseph, headmistress, and all the teaching and non-teaching staff of the school. The ongoing hunger strike and protest launched by students of Northeastern Hill University and EHU entered its 11th day on November 15, continuing even after the Ministry of Education announced a committee to probe into the matter. Led by Northeastern Hill University Students' Union with support from the Kasi Students' Union, the protests have led to a number of participants suffering from deteriorating health. The General Secretary of Northeastern Hill University Students' Union, Tony Ho, as Karsati, rejected the decision to form a committee to investigate the issue, asserting that it fails to address the core demands of the protesting students. He further emphasized that the ongoing hunger strike is focused on demanding the removal of the Vice-Chancellor, and vowed that the protest will continue until the government takes decisive action on this matter. A day ago, the president of NEHUSU, Sandy Sotun, was hospitalized at Silong Civil Hospital due to bad health deteriorating. Was hospitalized at Silong Civil Hospital due to deteriorations in his health caused by ongoing hunger strike. The hunger strike launched by agitating students of Meghalaya's Northeastern University in pursuit of their demands has yet to yield a solution, as students continue to anticipate that their demands will be addressed. The university was also locked down by students on November 6. The students have raised demands including the resignations of Vice-Chancellor, Professor Prabha Sankar Sukla, the Registrar, and other officials. In a tragic incident, 3 women allegedly died due to food poisoning in Bihar government shelter home, said reliable reports on Thursday. According to reports, among the 3 women were 2 minor girls, a 6 years old and a 12-year-old girl, respectively. The incident has been reported from Patna, the capital city of Bihar. Further, on the 3 deaths due to suspected food poisoning at the government-run shelter home in Patna, the DM, Dr. Chandrasekhar Singh, said that 3 people, including 24-year-old women, a 6-year-old girl, and 12-year-old girl, have died. Prima facie, it appears to be a case of food poisoning, lack of cleanliness, and unhygienic conditions and negligence. He further added that food and water samples have been sent for testing. The situation is under control. 13 women who were admitted to PMCH are out of danger now. This happened on the day of Chhat Puja, he further mentioned. Action shall be taken against those found guilty. Further details report awaited in this matter. The Commonwealth of Dominica has announced that it will confer its highest national award to Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a gesture of gratitude for helping the country battle the COVID-19 pandemic. The government of Dominica said that PM Modi will receive the Dominica Award of Honor for his contributions to strengthening the partnership between the 2 countries. In a statement, the Office of Dominican Prime Minister said President of Commonwealth of Dominica, Silvani Burton, will confer the award during the upcoming India CARICOM Summit scheduled to take place in Georgetown, Guyana from November 19 to 21. In February 2021, Prime Minister Narendra Modi supplied Dominica with 70,000 doses of AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, a generous gift which enabled Dominica to extend support to its Caribbean neighbors, the statement said. This, however, is not the first time the Indian leader will be honored with a country's civilian award. As a Prime Minister, Modi has received a number of distinctions for his contributions and his ability to maintain strong relations. Two people were moderately wounded when a Hezbollah suicide drone hit Mosaf Ilyakim in the Megiddo region south of Haifa on Thursday. Rambam Medical Center in Haifa received two people wounded in the incident involving the drone in the Ilyakim area, a hospital spokesman said. The wounded, who were evacuated by ambulances, arrived conscious, suffering from shrapnel wounds which are currently classified as moderate, he said. They are undergoing a series of imaging tests. The Israel Defense Forces confirmed that following alarms regarding the infiltrations of hostile aircraft that were activated a short time ago in the north of the country, an unmanned aircraft was detected that crossed from the territory of Lebanon and fell in the Ilyakim area. Earlier on Thursday, the IDF announced that over 140 Hezbollah rocket launchers in southern Lebanon were destroyed by Israeli airstrikes over the past week. The launchers pose an immediate threat to Israeli civilians and troops, according to military. Among the launchers destroyed were the ones used in attacks on the Western Galilee area on Wednesday night, as well as those used in attacks on central Israel on both Wednesday and Thursday, the IDF said. On Tuesday, the IAF eliminated a battalion commander and an anti-tank missile commander of Hezbollah's Red One Force in the coastal region. A Red One Force company commander was also killed. In the past week, the IDF has eliminated over 200 Hezbollah operatives in southern Lebanon in air and ground operations, according to the IDF. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has ordered the mass production of suicide attack drones, state media reported on Friday, after he witnessed a test of the weapon system a day earlier. Kim Jong-un oversaw the test of drones designed to hit both land and sea targets, produced by North Korea's Unmanned Aerial Technology Complex, UATC. He underscored the need to build a serious production system as early as possible and go into full-scale mass production. Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, reported. Suicide drones are explosive-carrying unmanned drones designed to deliberately crash into enemy targets, effectively acting as guided missiles. Pyongyang unveiled its suicide drones for the first time in August, with experts saying the capability may be attributed to country's deepening alliance with Russia. Thursday tests saw the drones precisely hit targets after flying over predetermined paths, KCNA reported. The suicide attack drones to be used within different striking ranges are to perform a mission to precisely attack any enemy targets on the ground and in the sea, the agency said. Kim Jong-un said the drones were an easy-to-use component of striking power due to their relatively low production cost and expansive range of applications, as per KCNA. He said the North had recently attached importance to developing unmanned hardware systems and to integrating them with the country's overall military strategy. Experts say the drones in images released by state media in August look similar to Israeli-made Harop suicide drone, Russian-made Lancet 3, and Israeli Hero 30. North Korea may have acquired these technologies from Russia, which is in turn likely obtained from Iran, with Tehran itself suspected of accessing them through hacking off or theft from Israel. In 2022, Pyongyang sent drones across the border that Seoul's military was unable to shoot down, saying they were too small. South Korea launched a drone operation command last year to better address the growing threat. And earlier this year, Pyongyang accused Seoul of violating its sovereignty by flying drones over its territory to drop propaganda leaflets. South Korea's military has denied the allegation. In October, the North amended its constitution to define South Korea as a hostile state. And illustrations of a sharp deterioration in ties since Kim in January declared Seoul his country's principal enemy. The North has continued to carry out UN sanctions defying ballistic missile tests and, in October, blew up roads and railways linking it to the South. That's all from us tonight, and we thank you for joining our program.